downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Josh James gets the start for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in.
Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up and out of here into the archways. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. Third home run for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 29 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. James has thrown a little over 50 innings. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now here it comes. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in will be Matt Chapman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Laureano, the runner at second with one away. Soft grounder left side. Bregman gloves it, and there's out number 2. Next to hit, Brandon Lau, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch, and that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Paul Blackburn will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder.
Hit out towards second. Reined in.
Brantley.
And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4.
Now into the box, Miles Straw. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That pitch is out.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Count now, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
That gets down and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, Dero, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. line. That's a base hit into left field. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Alvarez on second. Bregman is over at first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting it. The left
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Murphy is after it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting it.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High and deep down the left field line. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. We've played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. Strong is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in next, Elvis Andrus. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
The 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ramon Laureano is on deck. Here's the 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So next to hit is Ramon Laureano. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants. Down
Low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Miles Straw is on deck. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next up for the Astros, Miles Straw singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a good read off the bat, took a decent route, and he covered over 90 feet to make the grab. Well done. In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Alex Bregman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 1-0 home, fouled away. The 1-1 home. There goes Brantley. Again, another foul ball. Brantley at second, Alvarez at first, 1 gone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackmon. and no one will track it down. Way outside. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
One and one the count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball, that's inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Bregman trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Left side, but well foul. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Jock Peterson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First offering. Seth Brown will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Taylor has it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Lays off 2-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it
Now
got
batting,
there, it had
second
fallen
baseman,
completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Taylor.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 8.
Now to the plate, here is Josh Fuentes. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Corey Lee digging in now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up is Chad Pinder. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to dig in, Sean Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And now Miles Straw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop. Hello.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Alvarez over at second. Bregman is over at first with 1 away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the stretch.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Laureano is there. 2 gone. Next up, Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for the Astros. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now at the plate is Ramon Laureano. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Laureano brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Right fielder.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. Fastball just inside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Striding in for Oakland, Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Still tied 1 apiece. Cole Irvin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. And now here is Chris Taylor, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the sixth.
Chris Taylor.
Now here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman.
Stepping in next, Josh Fuentes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Stepping in now, Corey Lee, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-2, here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Blackmon on the move. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Brantley.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Michael Brantley hits softly down the line at first. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Next to hit is Miles Straw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. 2-1 Houston. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding forward now is the DH, Jock Peterson. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
Count 1-2.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next, it'll be Sean Murphy. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So here is Yordan Alvarez. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far.
Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. next, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate again as we look back at his first at-bat in this one. A leadoff homer to get the action started in a hurry. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. Now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And now the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at a called strike. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Next up is Chris Taylor. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a fly ball toward the line in right field. A long run, and he's not going to get there. It falls for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Sergio Romo is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So now to the plate, Josh Fuentes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Romo is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Taylor stands at second with no outs. And there's ball one. And that misses. 2-1. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
1-1 the count now. One out and a runner on third. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a runner at third, two men are out, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. 2-0 to Brantley.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Men on third with 2 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-1 Houston. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Athletics, the third baseman, Chapman.
First delivery to him. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rounded weakly to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Next up for the A's, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Inside, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's big count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Logan Davidson will come on now and pinch run here. So next to bat will be Seth Brown. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 3-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they take the lead 4-3.
Running at second base, number 48, Logan Davidson.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Austin Pruitt enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. To the plate now, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. popped up, and no one will get this one. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elvis Andrews. Now here's the first offering. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Fuentes has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1. In the dirt. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
3 runs already home here. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
This pitch is popped up. Correa over to his left. And that ends the inning. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 4-3 Oakland. Lou Trevino enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw.
Down by one. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ground ball left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit down the line at first. Andrus on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Last strike now for Houston. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next, here is Kyle Tucker trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-0. Here it is.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The set and the 1-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2-1. Here it is.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. Blackmon is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Oakland A's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sergio Romo earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Lou Trevino wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.